PreMarket Prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin. Joel, how did we do today? I wasn't paying too close attention to like the macro, the indices. I was watching individual stocks, so I actually confess I don't really have a good feel for where we're at
Yeah,
today. So where are we at today?
it's deja vu all over again. We have a good day. We are making a new high close for the rebound. A little shake and bake at the open. Opened the 9:30 session, 82.75. Only took it down 6 points, but when they came back through that 9:30 p.m. open, we just drifted higher. Took out the pre-market high, 73.75. Well, I said it was actually that was taken out earlier. I thought they were going to jam the stops at 3,300 in the S&P and 330 in the SPY. Do you understand what I mean by that, Spencer? Jam the stops at 3,300 and
Explain.
330.
Explain.
Big round numbers like that. People tend to put, oh, I'm shorting this market, but I'm out if it goes over 3,300, right? Nice round number. Same in the spider, 330. And when I used to work on the floor, there would be big orders at the whole numbers like that. And the locals would know it. And so they would know that if they could trigger those buy stops over 3,300, they could jack the market up. Back in those days, another two handles was a big deal. And these days, whatever, who knows how much it's going to move. So sniffing out those buy stops, couldn't quite get there. A little bit of a sell-off going into close. What I fathom is they're going to do it in the overnight session, when it's a little thinner and they can really jam those stops at 3,300, maybe print them at like 3,305 or something like that. But current high, 32.95.50. Backed off that a few points, but we're still within striking distance with 17 minutes to go. Crude not having a bad day. That's up 59 cents at 40.86. I don't know if that's helping the oil stocks. Really don't have any on my screen. Quietness here again. Look at this long consolidation in crude. Certainly not what it once was with the volatility. Gold still trying to get that close over 2,000. We got the 2,950 currently up $6.50 at 1992.30. Silver, man, it's been at 24 and a half, a lot today. That's pausing a little bit after its big run. And Bitcoin tried to make a run at 1,200, got turned back at 11 at 720. But 12,000 still within striking distance for Bitcoin.
All right. So if you listened to our show this morning, you heard us talk about electric vehicle stocks. The catalyst today was there's another one coming. DPHC is going to become Lordstown Motors. We talked about how the story is really cooled off for these EV stocks. It got hot for a while. It got cold for a while here. It's been cold for the past few weeks. And we said, well, just because the story is cold now doesn't mean it can't get hot again. I don't think we thought that would happen today. Nick Malucci in the chat saying he called the bottom today. But in any case, the story is hot again today. Nikola and Workhorse and Plug Power are all in just blast off mode today. There are a few headlines flying. I saw that Nikola got some positive commentary from Deutsche Bank ahead of their earnings call tomorrow. Plug Power announced a partnership with one of the largest grocers in the UK that they're going to use their hydrogen fuel cell technology to power their supply chain network. So a couple catalysts here. We have Nikola reporting earnings tomorrow, but Nikola, Plug Power, Workhorse, just rocket ships today, all of them.
I think that was more of a Spencer Israel call than a Joel or Dennis call.
I didn't say anything. I mean, I guess we acknowledge the existence of a catalyst here this morning with the IPO of Lordstown, or the confirmation of the reverse IPO of Lordstown and the SPAC that they're doing it with. I did not think this was going to happen today.
You know what sometimes happens in these situations, and let me pull up my data window here. Sometimes you just run out of sellers. You know what I mean? Yeah, like everyone that wants out gets out. You had some pretty good down days and plug power, 20 million, 19 million, 15 million. Then it just kind of, withers away. And so you shake out all the weak hands, and then you have a big volume day on the upside here, doubling the volume from Friday here in Nikola. Let's see what the same for a plug. No, that's for plug power up there on the chart. That doubled the volume. Nikola, same kind of thing. I bet you that's up 11 million on Friday, 22 million today. So the algos just changed their focus, their buy focus. And today it was here. And what was the other one you mentioned? How's Candy doing? Is Candy rebounding? A little bit. A little bit, yeah. So a little bit of seller's exhaustion. Where are the fundamentals on these? I don't know. I don't know where the earning. Aren't we getting earnings sometime soon on one of these?
Yeah, Nikola reports tomorrow. Deutsche Bank did say that they issued I guess you can do this now. They issued like a short-term buy recommendation ahead of Nikola's report tomorrow.
Okay.
They said that they think their earnings call is going to jack the stock up. So
okay, I you know what, these things, these are more up you and Dennis's alley, trading these wild childs and stuff. So we'll see. I hope they have a good report. I hope they make money. Their CEO was one heck of a nice, or CFO. Who did we have on?
No, we had the CEO.
He was one heck of a nice guy. So man, I hope they do well. I hope they blow it out and we get some good trading action to talk about.
All right. How many halts do you think ADT had today? I know. I'll give you some context. Kodak last week, I think, had 12 in one day.
Okay. 12? I thought it was 20. Did I make that up?
Okay.
Am I making stuff up again?
Maybe I'm lying. Regardless, the answer is 6. ADT had 6 trading halts today. We knew they probably would. This is also interesting. Goldman Sachs has raised their price target on ADT from $9 to $17, which this morning it hit 20. So, okay.
But you had to call in this one, Spencer, or you at least, I don't know if you traded it, but you what was that stock?
No, I didn't have a call. I'm observing the market, and we did not catch this on the show this morning, but I guess the unsympathy play here would be alarm.com, ALRM. Just got cracked at the open and never really stood a chance. Actually, it was going down in the pre-market, but never really stood a chance today. I guess what's good for ADT is bad for alarm.com.
Yeah, and I think for this one, I mean, the only thing, I mean, I haven't, first time I've looked at it today, but just like a stock like this, and I think Dennis will say the same kind of thing. Let's say you just, you didn't realize all the positions you had in. You come in, you're like, oh, I'm long a couple hundred alarm.
Yeah.
And it opens down $6.
Yeah.
Don't blink. Just get out. No, I mean, it's hard. I mean, because if you paused on that thing, it opened at 64.20. How many people in the chat were going to buy the dip on that? I don't know how many people were looking at this. But not putting 2 and 2 together, you see this thing, down $6. The stock is in an uptrend. What a great stock. And then boom. So you're out $6, you're out $7, you're out $8, you're out $10. And at the low of the day, you're out $14. 351,000 shares traded on Friday. It's going to be 4 million on this one. This is not good, folks. This is not good for this stock, and not trading it, not going home. But man, this thing, some people are going to get home. They're going to open up their brokerage statements. They're going to call their broker. They're going to say, why the hell didn't you get me out of this? And they're going to be, I would expect some more follow through on the downside.
I thought buy the dip always worked. You're saying it doesn't always work.
Well, this one you would have had to put 2 and 2 and 2 together, right? The good news on ADT, this alarm's just been a monster stock. So, but the algos figure this out. The algos figure this out right away. And they know that if they can get a lower open on this, that they're going to get some buy the dippers in there. And then they just jam them. And then also look at this stock. It began the year, or it hit $32 in March. So you $60, get me out. Yeah, I missed 75. Yeah, I missed 70, but holy mackerel, I'm not going to miss this in the 60s. So, but it's after the fact. We didn't look at that one this morning. We didn't call for it to get blasted, but
No.
interesting chart
We
though.
didn't. It's funny because Dennis is very good at knowing
Surprised he missed this one.
the sympathies, and we just missed this one this morning.
Well, this was an unsympathy.
Well, sympathy is just a pair, whatever you want to call it, a pairs trade, whatever. But
yeah, exactly.
trading with ADT today, but we.
Oh, and what if you were pairing the alarm stocks and you were long?
I didn't know there was more than one.
There might even be. Okay, someone's talking about an Apple sell off here. Let's see, sell off. All right, it's $10 off the high, right? Let's pull up Apple here. I mean, $10 after it's moved up $75. It's hard to get excited about this. But, if you're an Apple player here, let's see. I don't know. Not much. I mean, it came off the high, but holding in at 435. I don't know. You'll probably get some bozo analyst downgrading it on a valuation call tomorrow. Or a guy that says price target at 370, raising it to 410 or something.
I don't know the last time we had an analyst downgrade. Let me go into the pro and see.
Oh, they're not going to sell any iPhones this quarter. Someone was
there was a pair of downgrades. I guess the last big one was Goldman Sachs downgraded Apple in April. Sell, but they have since come back and upgrade. I believe they upgraded.
You want to hear something interesting?
Oh, what?
Did you see the tweet about Tom Brady over the weekend?
No, what did it say?
Okay.
I didn't.
You're going to love this. Me and Tom have the same cell phone. In fact, mine might be a little bit older. He did a screenshot in his car of the temperature in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And someone picked up on it that was like an iPhone 6. So they picked up that it was 6 years old.
You know what I have? Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what I have. I love this one, man. Look how small. I'm getting a new one though, folks. This one, because the new one that they have is not as big as those iPads that they want you to carry around in my pocket. But yeah, someone caught, it's an iPhone 6, and I guess Twitter went crazy on it. I don't know why Twitter would go crazy on something like that, but yep, Brady needs a new cell phone.
I don't even remember how to find out what kind. Anyway, not important.
I think I got a 5S, believe it or not. And I think it broke, and I didn't want to get the new one, so I got a refurbished 5S. So I have an older phone to phone, but it fits in my pocket, so I don't care. All right, 5 minutes, 6 minutes to the close here. What else did we cover? Oh, did you see Kodak?
No, I have not looked at Kodak since Friday.
Where's Luke?
Wean myself off of the Kodak thing.
Is Luke in the office?
Yeah, Luke's here. I don't know. I do not know this down.
Yell at him and see if he's got his put still.
It didn't. I told him that you said to close it out.
I hope he didn't lose. I hope he didn't listen to me.
I don't know where he is right now. He's not.
All right.
Here, why don't you pull your charts up, Joel, and we can see. I have not looked at Kodak today, so I don't know what.
But just to show you that he bought those things when it was $4, when it was 40.
Yeah.
Okay. And now they're $5 in the money. I mean, I'm sure they're going his way nice. But man, oh man, picking a 25-point drop here. I don't have that platform open, but way to go, Luke.
I think he's still in it, but I'm not really sure. So Luke had one side, then we had an intern who took the other side, and the intern is not been heard from. No,
the intern is parking cars.
He's doing fine. I want to talk about Qualcomm here. They did catch an upgrade this morning, which I didn't mention on the show, but it was at Bernstein to outperform. They raised their price target to 135. I'm still saying keep Qualcomm on your radar this week, particularly on Wednesday. There is a catalyst for the stock. It is the Samsung event. So keep this one on your list for the week.
It's a good day.
Pull your charts up.
Okay. Sorry about that. It's a good day because it's up so much. It's a bad day because I don't like this candle. right? Opened up 107.40, jam it to 113. Actually, you could even got in this at if you were looking for a gap fill at 07.75. I guess it's not that bad of a day. You hit 113, you're closing at 110. So that closing price tomorrow will be a good level. That's about all I can give you here in Qualcomm. But 113, I don't even, is that, I bet you that's an all-time high for Qualcomm. But nice move, a little bit of a fade, yet, people caught above 110 here.
All right, we're being asked for the gazillionth time about Jemiah. I don't know what more there is to say. Okay, it is in a ridiculous uptrend. I think the float is very small. I'm gonna look it up right now, but this is like a Robin Hood stock. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, the trend is your friend. You probably shouldn't short this thing because you don't know how high it can go.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We'll talk to Gene about this one on Wednesday.
Okay, fine.
He, he,
33
he,
million, 33 million shares. So it's not microscopically small, but it is that the float is small. This is just there's no fundamental reason for this move.
Gary Francis said those Kodak August 20 puts are 590 to 6. And he paid $4 for them and he predicted a 25-point drop. That is tough, man. That's in some instances where you could just go out and just if you could find the locate on it, you're so much better off shorting stock, but options are more sexy. But anyways, great move. We'll talk to Gene about it. For people that are like saying this is overdone, all right, this thing hasn't even had a 50.
They're probably right. They're right. It is overdone.
I want to say it was overdone yesterday. 50, let's just call it 50. You got down to 248-point move. 24 and 2 is 26 when I went to school. And you had a pair of monthly highs at 27 and 28. So there's some targets for you guys, 26 and 28. I don't know if we're going to go straight there, but definitely the trend is your friend on this one.
All right. And then as far as someone asked about earnings here, hold on. There's a microphone situation in the background. There we go. As far as earnings after the close today, not much that's sexy. We got Chegg, we got Virgin Galactic. That's probably the big one is as SPCE, but nothing really on my radar for earnings today or tomorrow morning for that matter. Kind of a quiet. There are some stocks that we know like CyberArk and Amarin and Ralph Lauren, Ring Central today, Solar Edge.
Yeah.
But nothing really. Virgin Galactic is probably the only one that is really
gap and go on this one.
That and Chegg are the only ones of interest to me.
Should I cancel my order to buy CHGG at 45? I figured it would fill the gap after the last earnings, and I guess I can.
I mean, you could keep on waiting. Is it just good till canceled?
No.
I usually set mine to expire at the close, so they don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They do anyways. Now, just online education stock, and you talk about fundamental changes that are going on. What's education is going to look like here in the next few years. Certainly, going online. Now, fundamentals here are supporting the stock action. I'm not sure where the valuation is.
Real fast, as a reminder, the CFO of Chegg, Andy Brown, will be on our show Thursday at 9 a.m.
Nice.
Eastern time. All right, that'll be a wrap for us. Joel, any final thoughts on the session today? Are you feeling good?
No, good day. Yeah, 95.50. Let me see. I don't on the daily charts, I had your August 24th high, or not August. Be nice to know the August 24th high. Mm-hmm. I had your February 24th high at 32.90 and a quarter. We surpassed that by $5, but wouldn't have been a bad target if you were just buying all day. And then a level, I don't know if we'll see it overnight, but February 21st close a long time ago. That's before it really, the SHIT really hit the fan. That was 33.1750. I'm going to have to do a little homework to see where I'd be buying this on a dip tonight.
All right, that's a wrap for us. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We always appreciate that. Please remember that all the information from our broadcast is meant to be used as informational purposes and not for investing or trading advice. Everyone have a great rest of your Monday.
Can I say one thing here about TikTok? Did you see this from the New York Post?
What? No, what? I've saw
A
lots
new-
of things about
A New Jersey teen killed his neighbor, instigated a fight to be TikTok famous. You got to read the New York Post. That's what you have to say.
how to read the New York Post. All right. If you learn nothing from us, read the New York Post is, I think, the biggest takeaway from this show. Everyone have a good rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow.